about doing a walk-on. First I do a little yes and I do a little and, try to make the scene as funny as I can. And you know that I don't say no, cause if you say no then the scene blows, but you don't say no. Cause I'm standing in the back just looking at the scene, still thinking about doing a walk-on. And it'll be good. I was standing in the back, I was looking at the scene, I was thinking about doing a walk-on. First I do a little yes and I do a little and, try to make the scene as funny as I can. And you know that I don't say no, cause if you say no then the scene blows, but you don't say no. Cause I'm standing in the back just looking at the scene, still thinking about doing a walk-on. And it'll be good. that I don't say no, cause if you say no, then the scene blows, but you don't say no. I was sitting in the back, I was looking at the scene, I was thinking about doing a walk-on. First I do a little yes and I do a little and, try to make the scene as funny as I can. And you know that I don't say no, cause if you say no, then the scene blows, but you don't say no. Cause I'm standing in the back just looking at the scene, still thinking about doing a walk-on. It'll be good. I was sitting in the back, I was looking at the scene, I was thinking about doing a walk-on. First I do a little yes and I do a little and, try to make the scene as funny as I can. And you know that I don't say no, cause if you say no, then the scene blows, but you don't say no. Cause I'm standing in the back just looking at the scene, still thinking about doing a walk-on. And it'll be good.
One man goes to a small town and it's his brother, but his brother has a dream. He wants to find horses and put them onto videos. But there's also cartoons, and there was a horse, an untold story of horses versus cartoons. There were fights, there was an outbreak of unhappiness, and then a lady, and then, oh, a mouse, and then Walt before Mickey.
Creepy man, jury room. Nobody knew what was to come until one day a Frankenstein kind of guy walked in and the sun rose, and then they were on a mountain. One man looking into the past and flying into a chasm becomes old and talks to, oh, that woman, the actress, you know, the one. Oh, look at his hair. Give her.
Take a picture. Look down. Did you just take a picture of me? I thought I was the picturing. She's gone. Where is she? I can feel the lens on my back. Another click. Is it? Oh no! I am still. I'll never know. Mix nuts!
Horror coming to you with death.
Lots of death and darkness. Paranormal death and darkness. Creepy hands will be reaching out. People will be wet for no reason. Flashlights will flash light. Sinister 2. Coming soon.
Oh boy, we got Fathom and we are on the radio! That's right, and I'm old as heck. What will be my legacy? You know, running's fun and so's hanging out on the beach. But man, when couples fight, it gets really, really tough. And that's why we sweat a lot, and smell a lot, and kiss photos, and have breakfast. You know, extraordinary. Fathom.
It's the future, and Santa Claus is looking to upgrade. What's he gonna do? Fly to the magical world of the Kingdom of Toys. And they're gonna talk to him. And there's gonna be a wizard and the devil. The devil's always watching, kids. He's gonna try and ruin your Christmas, but don't listen. Don't listen to the devil. Do a dance and watch out.
Those movies are coming to theaters near you very soon. Thanks for watching those coming attractions. I was muted. Hello, everybody. We're going to get started again with another episode of Virtual Improv. We got Rob Lamont. Oh, yeah, we got Liz Tchaikovsky. We got Shruti Whalen. Laura Murley. Mike Lederman. Chloe Slaker. All right, that's everybody. Let's bring everybody out. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to a special holiday episode of Virtual Improv. Holiday because the next 2 Fridays are holidays, so we're not having shows. This is it. This is the last Virtual Improv of 2020, this godforsaken year. No more Virtual Improvs this year, guys. This is it. You know?
End of
Just
an era.
saying, this was the best part of 2020. I'm sad to see it end.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's not saying a lot because 2020 sucked, like, incredibly.
It's a low bar.
What are you talking about?
You know what's interesting to
Wait,
me
what?
is that the holidays this year were so perfectly placed for partying, and we could not take advantage of that at all.
Oh,
I mean, like Halloween was on it was like on a Saturday, and it had a full moon. Like Christmas and New Year's are on Fridays.
New Year's
I'm
Day.
mad. I'm mad.
Like, that's a 3-day
Cruel.
weekend. New Year's Day, like, rolled into a friggin' 3-day weekend. We can't do anything with that.
There's no such thing as weekends anymore, Chris.
It's all one.
Just the
There was
perpetual night.
There is only now. Time is just
Yeah.
a construct.
This is such a good comedy show.
Welcome
guys,
to
this
One on
is
Herzog's Comedy
funny.
Hour.
I have to say, whenever I
about the
don't have to
comedy.
work is just like a dream. Like when and all I actually do at work is I log into the morning call. I frantically make something up while I'm still in bed without clothes on. And then I go back to sleep, and then I do one assignment, and then I watch The Office. But every day I'm like, I'm so stressed out that I when I have to go to work.
Yeah, the kind of like trying to pretend you're working from home
Yes.
is like almost more stressful than just working.
It's like lying to your parents, except, you know, these parents give you a lot more cash.
Yes. Yeah, my allowance is good. That's like the one thing about it.
Well, does anybody have a New Year's resolution?
Can I cuss on this show?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can swear.
Yes,
as
don't
much as
show
you
your
want.
nipples.
No nips.
Only rule.
No nips.
Fuck you,
Unless-
Chris. New Year's resolutions. Fuck you.
Hey. I'm gonna try to. I don't know. Make more time for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take more baths where I just dissociate.
I'm gonna try to pick up a hobby.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, I need to do something fun.
I'm gonna disappear.
Where are you going?
I didn't do it. I just want everyone to know if Mike disappeared, I didn't do it.
He said it himself. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Oh.
I couldn't grab him.
We lost him.
He's below the waterline. He's gone forever.
Everybody saw me here. Everybody knows I didn't do it.
This is just like two strangers on a plane. There could be somebody under that desk, like pulling him down. Oh wait, no! Oh, Mike, we were talking. Oh, he's dead. Oh,
He's
Mike,
dead.
I'd say poor Mike, but he's probably happier now. His beard is still lush and beautiful.
Liz
Thank
fucking
God.
killed Mike again. Liz.
Again?
Why? This is why they call you the Black
Again,
Widow.
Liz.
Every one of them.
Liz. Okay, this
No, she's getting away,
Seriously.
guys. She got
is an
away.
intervention. You have to
Guys,
stop killing
oh,
Mike. She went left on the screen, and now she's going to Canada.
Oh wow. Wow.
Chris,
Wow.
That knife was way too easily accessible.
It's on a
My
magnetic
office
strip.
is in my kitchen.
I think Mike needs to one of these days show everyone his famous dance. Mike does a thing called
A knife dance?
The knife dance, which is the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life, where he dances with knives.
Menacingly.
Right.
Menacingly.
Yeah, it's not at all frightening.
One day, the Twitch audience will be lucky enough to see the knife dance. Actually, didn't you bust off the knife dance for like a serious game once? When you tried to make someone? Yeah, he did the knife dance.
Yeah.
The knife dance. Well, speaking of knife dances, we have to pick someone to do tonight's secret mission. I am going to pick. Chloe had it last time, so I am going to pick Mr. Rob. Rob, everyone else mute so you cannot hear me or Rob momentarily, just so that
Yes, we have a
not
very
you at home,
special
just the
private
cast.
conversation.
Rob and I are going to have
lean
a
in
brief
close
conversation.
to have this conversation with you.
Okay. Can anyone hear us? Rob, we have to test if people can hear us. So we have to say
Mike
insults.
has a pickle for a brain, and Chloe is 5,000 feet tall.
Liz
Think we're good?
once. We're done. We got it. Okay.
We're good.
Here's what you have to do. This is a tough one. Okay.
Okay.
Over the course of the show, you have to get someone, and you can't just order them to do this. You have to get someone to put on an actual article of clothing in real life. Okay?
IRL. Okay.
Somehow over the course of the show, you have to get someone
Okay.
to put on.
All right. I'm gonna.
Do the best you can. I will help you
Okay.
as much as
All right.
possible. I
Somebody's
will.
about to get cold.
We can tag team. We can do all kinds of good stuff. All right. So everybody come back
I'm just
in.
gonna like nitpick people's clothing.
All right, they're all coming back in. So that's the secret mission
Everybody.
for tonight. We're going to have a trivia question later on that's going to pair up with that secret mission in a special way, but we'll talk about that later. First things first, we got to play our first game of the night. And that first game is Lines from a Hat. All right, so how Lines from a Hat works is I have a random sentence generator that I use, and two performers are going to start a scene. And whenever they need a little inspiration, they're going to reach up, give me a little high sign, and that means they want one of my random sentences. I will feed them that random sentence, and they will say it as their next line of dialogue, no matter what the sentence is. Also, anyone else in the cast, feel free to walk on during the show, but let's have Laura and Liz start us off. And... we don't have any one-word suggestions from the audience yet. Guys, the fuck? My mom is the one who usually pulls... Oh, here we go. We got one right
I saw
here.
Gator.
Gator. There's the one right there. We got Gator. So your one-word suggestion tonight is Gator. Begin.
It's real hot.
Yeah. I don't know how much longer I can take it.
I tell you, property on the swamp. Oh,
want a bigger office. I'm pretty sure that's the sentence that I'm supposed to be saying.
Tom wants
Okay.
a bigger office.
Okay. But, I'm just not sure if I should have told you that or not, because I don't want,
No, I
office
mean-
politics.
I figured that was the reason he moved us here because, I mean, we had an office in Manhattan, you know.
Mhm.
We were like trading, we were publicly traded and all this, and then he just went private and he moved us to Florida. So I figured it was because he wanted more space. Or
Mhm.
do you like spaghetti?
I do. And one thing about moving down to Florida, they say Florida known for their spaghetti.
Yeah, I
Spaghetti
heard
and
that.
gator balls.
Yeah, spaghetti and gator balls. I mean, they're a little chewier than your average beef meatball, but I like them. It was the biggest mistake of my life.
Well, gator balls are illegal because gators, being endangered and all, but I understand the need to just try something for once in your life.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and just like moving here,
Ladies.
Oh,
Oh, sorry if I'm interrupting.
oh, Tom, thank you for coming.
No,
I came in to check if either of you was cold. If you needed any, if I know this Florida weather can kind of be weird. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's less hot. Just wanted to check in and see what was happening.
do you want to grow up to be big and strong like Tom, don't you? And by Tom, I mean Tom Sr., since you are Tom.
Right, your dad. He's a big,
Yeah.
strapping dude.
Oh man, that takes me back. When I was a kid, I mean, I've always been Tom Jr., but when I was a kid, I was like Tom Super Jr. because I was so small. And man, yeah, I think I do. I think I want to.
Hey, do you mind if I smoke?
Not at all. Not at all.
Sure.
Puff right away. This is Florida. This is half the reason I came down here. I wanted to be able to smoke indoors. And will you let me know when you're here? Like here in the office, like
Yeah.
here and around. Because if I come in here and I don't smell the sweet smell of tobacco, I'm going to be a little weirded out because I'm going to feel alone, like my dad's not here. Oh boy, you guys really got me on a path of self-expression here.
It's okay. When you relocate with an office family, it's like just brings you all closer together and all this stuff comes out about our pasts and
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How do you celebrate the 4th of July?
Oh, not with fireworks anymore. No.
Oh, yeah, we know
that's
that
how
story.
yeah, that's how oh man, okay, I'm reliving my dad's death now. I'm gonna go outside and go
Oh.
for a walk. You guys keep smoking indoors. I'm happy to see you guys are enjoying yourselves.
Oh.
I'll be out by the lake.
All right, don't jump in the lake. Oh, I feel bad I laughed about the fireworks thing.
They say laughter is the best medicine. It's the best eulogy. It's the best thing.
I mean, aluminum helps keep your food fresh for longer.
You're so right. I say laughter is the best at everything, but you know what laughter doesn't do? Keep beans inside of a cylinder. Aluminum does that. That's what aluminum does.
I'm glad you understand. And I think it's really important in Florida too because of the heat and that, you keep your food fresh.
I feel like my legs are noodles.
Oh my God, me too. Okay, I wasn't going to say it, but I feel like my legs are literally collapsing under me. Like, what is this weather? Am I right?
You are so right. I think, when we came down here, I thought there was like some weird stuff going on in this area with the EPA and chemicals and like previous stuff. And I think we're starting to experience some of those consequences.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like, there's creepers everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So that's weird.
Yeah, you know what they say about polluted sites? Creepy people love to come and prance around them.
Hell yeah, right? Like that guy who keeps standing in our new parking lot who's just like, I want to touch your boobies, and I'm like, you have definitely experienced some weird pollution side effects, you know?
Yes, absolutely. And that guy, hey,
Oh,
person?
hey.
I smelled some aluminum.
Oh.
I knew you'd be here.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Is this big enough for you?
Well, it'll do the trick this Tuesday. Oh.
I should have waited right for that button. You know what I think I need to do for this game? I think next time I need the lines to come up on the Twitch stream, like on the actual screen, and then maybe you guys read them off of there. I think that'd be a lot better. Because you guys in the audience didn't even notice that they could have just rehearsed those lines or came up with them on the phone and just tried to make them seem random. You'd have no idea. So we have to make it seem more magical. Anywho.
Improv
Legs and noodles.
Less magical.
Less magical. Anywho, we're going to do a little trivia question for the audience. That's right. Trivia that you can't look up anywhere on the internet and cheat. You cheaters? No. This is trivia based on the abstract ramblings during an improv scene you saw earlier tonight. And that trivia question is, who wants a bigger office? Whoever answers that question first gets a chance for a free sub to the channel if Rob completes his mission tonight, which is a really hard one, so we'll see.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll help him. But anyway, who wants a bigger office is your trivia question. Just throw it in the chat if you have an answer. All right. We're going to keep this party a-rolling. And we're going to talk about maybe some stuff that maybe you guys might have going on. So, Robbie, you got a little something you need to plug?
Yeah. So, the Madagungscut City Council, which is a show that streams once a month on
sorry
Twitch.
to interrupt. Are you cold, Rob?
I just a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know what?
I kind of feel as though
I'm
also
cold.
protecting from some indoor kind of rain
Yeah.
or something like that. So I think that would be, in case there's a leak, just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
It's a good
Hey,
idea.
Chloe, what'd you just do there?
She raised her
Chloe,
hood. She raised her hood.
You raised your hood. You
I
raised
put
your
my
hood.
hood up.
Interesting. Okay. Just remembering that. So the Madagungscut City Council meets once a month, and it will be a virtual meeting where we will go over all of the townspeople's needs and wants and everything else. And Laura, was that a new piece of clothing that you just put on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Wow.
dear Lord! Oh,
I can't believe you did that so fast.
gracious.
I thought that was
How
gonna be
did
damn
you
near
guess?
impossible.
It's like a mind meld.
Wow. I can't believe you did that so fast. All right. Well,
Here's the secret. We practiced enough. Our brains are programmed to mirror.
Yeah.
Oh man. I need to come up with
And so-
some harder.
I knew Rob was being weird for his thing, but I don't know what his thing was.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
That's just that it's
Madagungscut City Council Saturday.
Saturday, 7 p.m. You can find it on Twitch, Twitch comedy, Madagungscut.
I'm just gonna plug that in the chat. It's spelled exactly how it sounds, everybody. Madagungscut. It's really
a
funny.
really fun show.
Really fun show. Lots of fun characters. All right. So we still don't have an answer to our trivia question. Who wants a bigger office, guys?
Do you want to give them the options?
We'll give options after our next.
Is that a multiple? I didn't know it was going to be a multiple choice situation.
I think I'll open it up to multiple choice to make it a little easier. But first things first, we gotta play our next game of the night, which is radio calling. All right, we're doing a little radio call-in show. That radio call-in show is going to get hosted by Shruti and Laura. They're going to be the hosts of a random radio call-in show. We have lots of good suggestions. Thank you so much, guys. You really loaded up the chat with some suggestions here. I think your suggestion for this radio call-in show, guys, is going to be... Are oregano. Oregano is your suggestion. And everyone else is going to call in as some fun characters.
Hey.
Hey, Doreen.
Hey, Margine. Another day at the pizza place. I love it.
I feel like we're getting so much more popularity now. Ever since we named it Orega, yes.
Yes. No oregano, yes. Come to the pizza place. We'll get you a slice, sit down with us, and just, tell it like it is.
Oh man, speaking of telling it, I think there's someone on the phone, a Hoyt and Danny from Laredo.
Hey,
Super.
hey.
Hey, you eating pizza, Hoyt and Danny?
No pizza in Laredo.
There's no pizza in Laredo.
Absolutely not. In fact, when we heard that there was an oregano show coming on the old CB, we had to take up our radios in the big rigs and make sure that no marinara sauce was making its way to Laredo.
No. Laredo is a pizza-free zone, and we're gonna keep it that way.
Oh my God. I mean, have you guys tried pizza? Because it's good. Do you understand that it's good?
We understand what it can do to a family.
Our father was a pizza man, and his father was a pizza man.
And we believe their mom and dad were pizza people.
Well, I definitely know where you got being crusty from. So you're calling at midnight right now from a truck stop in West Texas?
That's correct. We are ready to lay down our rigs to make sure that no pizza, sauce, dough, toppings, or mozzarella makes its way into our town. It has ruined our family.
However,
you did not mention oregano.
It's implied that it's in the sauce. It's implied.
However, I will say that I would make an exception for a nice flatbread.
Oh, absolutely. Flatbread, absolutely.
Flatbreads are quite nice. They're very hot.
The raised doughs are what we are worried about.
Well, flatbread's not even real pizza, so.
Yeah, and the thing is,
rectangular.
We are gonna have to move on to people who are open to the idea of pizza, but it was great to hear a new perspective. We hang out in the pizza place all day and we never hear about people who are dedicating their lives to making sure them and others around them don't eat pizza.
Yeah.
That's correct. We were happy to come and share our point of view.
Thank you.
Quite admirable.
Absolutely. Okay, we have a no celebrities regular. What? Who?
That was just my instructions in the chat. Sorry.
That was.
We were going to play celebrity
producer.
call in. Then no, sorry guys.
That's great because we like down home people.
Yes.
None of this razzle dazzle.
Absolutely. Okay, Mary from Holbrook, Connecticut, you're up.
Am I on the air?
Hi.
Oh, hi. My name's Mary. I go to St. Jude's Apostle Elementary. My science team, we won our science final, and every year, Sister Judith tells us that if we win the science finals for our school, we get a pizza party. But this year we had to do it on Zoom. So I'm eating a slice of pizza right now, but it's not the same,
Yeah, that's so tough.
It's not the same when everyone has their own toppings.
No, or like their own pizza. Like you're supposed to eat a pizza. You're supposed to come together. You're supposed to cut up one individual pizza
Yeah.
to share. You are not, personal pizzas are actually an affront against God.
I agree. And actually, Sister Judith says the same thing. She says that personal pizzas are the devil's work. And I tend to agree with her. I also wanted to share a pizza with Bobby Ruthers, who's he's a year older than me, but he's on the science team. So
Oh.
Yeah, great way to, you know, kind of flirt with somebody is to just like eat pizza, you know, get some grease going, get some fluffiness going, shows you're a cool girl.
I suggest you get a foldable slice and just let it drip on down on that Zoom call.
Well,
And you might get a private message.
Sister Judith told us we have to keep our cameras off because grease is the devil's lube. So we can't put grease on our faces.
Those lips, you know, you just want it to be the messiest pizza eating you've ever done.
Wow, this is more than my mom ever talked to me about. She refuses to talk to me about it. She says that my hormones are out of control.
Well, you should tune in next week. We'll find out where pepperoni comes from.
Exactly, and where you can get the pepperoni with the most hormones to bump you up even further. Okay.
Wow, that sounds so cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're
Good
gonna
luck. Use protection.
Yes, always protection.
Thanks.
Okay, Mindy from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Wow, Min.
That's me. Hello.
Hello.
Well, don't you know?
Okay, well, so I wanted to say I love pizza. I eat pizza all the time. It's great for the kids when the kids have other kids over, which of course we haven't been doing this year. But you know, on a regular year, we have those kids over and we'll have that pizza on a bagel. But I worry about oregano because it looks so similar to the marijuana. And I don't want to take that chance of sprinkling a little something on top of my pizza and then it turns out to be the wacky weed. And I can't be a good parent if I'm high.
Yeah, you know, I'm sorry, you can go first.
Oh, no. That's an excellent point. You're lucky it's just a garnish. So a little sprinkle of oregano or weed won't do nothing to you.
Exactly. And also, I just want to empathize. Like, I had the same problem. And you know what's really helped? I'm not keeping my oregano in big plastic bags anymore. I'm actually I'm keeping it in the little like spice things that it comes in. So,
oh, that's very clever because, you know, I just use those Ziplocs for everything. They're so convenient. You can store them anywhere and it's really, you know, it saves you money and you can wash them and reuse them if you want to. But I just, you know, if you're having a nice slice of pepperoni or perhaps Hawaiian pizza, if you're feeling wild, and then all of a sudden there's some electric lettuce in your system, how is one supposed to prevent that?
Yeah. Absolutely. And again, I used to be just like you. I used to put literally everything in Ziploc baggies. I never flushed my toilet before this year. I would pee into Ziploc baggies and take out the trash with them in it every week. And you know what? Now I pee in the toilet. I don't have to take out the trash as often. It's great.
Oh my goodness. Aren't you resourceful? Wow. And you learn something, you know, it's all about growth. And I feel like I learned something here today, you know.
We're happy. We're so happy you aren't going to get high anytime soon.
Absolutely. And I can't, especially not during the holidays. I've got to make that 7-layer dip that everyone loves so much. I'll tell you the secret. One of the layers is marshmallows.
Oh, whack-a-doodle-dee. I've never had marshmallows in food before. And that's an excellent point, but we are going to have to move on to our next caller, even though we love you. Stay high when you want to be, stay sober when you don't, you know.
Okay, you two ladies have a lovely day.
Have a good one. All right, next caller, there's Bill from Portland. This sounds pretty normal.
Hey,
I'm expecting an easy
um,
going feedback. Mm-hmm.
how you doing? I'm Bill from Portland, Oregon. No,
You
Oh,
don't sound like you're from Portland there.
no, I'm Bill from Portland, Oregon. Oh,
Oh,
oh. You know, so silly. We've actually never been to Oregon. Oh, so all this time I had no idea that's even how it was pronounced.
you come down to Portland, we'll give you a nice pizza. I gotta go, Oregon. Oh,
Oregon, yes, my friend.
And oh to you too.
Wow.
So
I think that was a real person. I just.
yeah, I love when we get, you know, people from different regions that we never would have met before coming onto the show.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's head to Yonkers and let's meet Arthur.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Arth.
Hi, hello. My name's Arthur from Yonkers, and I'm looking to make the world's biggest pizza. And I need a lot of oregano.
Mm.
Well, I believe there's one tree that you could, it's all oregano and you just kind of shake it onto the ground. I heard, you know, that if you just, it all comes as one big leaf and you just turn it into confetti, like put it through a paper shredder and there you go.
Oh, that sounds nice. I own a lot of forest in the state woods.
Mm.
That'd be excellent. I want to make a big pizza because my best friend from elementary school is making a big hummus bowl, and I want to be better than him.
Mm.
He's using za'atar.
Oh, Satar. That's tough to beat. Well,
Yeah, but we believe in you, especially since you are so dedicated to doing this that you're even willing to go to the oregano tree and shake it.
Thank you. I'm gonna purchase a large oven in Laredo, Texas, to make it.
Oh, there's something we heard about Laredo, wasn't there, that maybe we should warn him about? What was it?
I've got to go, Tinker. Goodbye.
they're fine with pizza as far as I remember. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be welcoming folks there.
Yeah, definitely. He should go take the freaking Autobahn and get there quick. So who's the next caller that's coming up?
Oh my, do we have the embodiment of electric lettuce? No, we don't. It looks like we have no more time left on the clock. If I'm getting the right signal? Yes, I am. We hope you learn.
oh God.
Sorry.
Sorry, I left you hang. I left you guys hang, and I didn't cut that very well.
You were just so entranced.
Electric lettuce. Hey, seriously though, who's gonna spark up some of that electric lettuce tonight?
Yeah. I just think that'd be a really good band name.
Yeah.
Electric lettuce.
Yeah.
So
Or Devil's Lube. Also.
Devil's Lube, also a great band name.
bonus trivia question: what is the Devil's Lube? Because I don't freaking remember.
Sauce?
Pizza grease.
Pizza grease.
Oh. That's not that. I mean, all right. I guess you wouldn't want to use that as lube. I guess that would be the Devil's Lube. It wouldn't be a good idea to put down there. Pizza grease. Okay.
I feel like there are a few worse things to use for lube.
Yeah, like sriracha.
Ooh, spicy
Now
lube.
we're talking the Devil's Lube.
Yikes.
Now,
Sandpaper.
that name fits. Sriracha fits, if you want to call that Devil's
Spicy
Lube.
sandpaper.
Nashville hot sandpaper.
God, that is a nightmare.
Guys, we had a winner during that scene. JL Cashin had the correct answer. We also had the challenge thing, so she gets a sub, or they get a sub. I assume that's Jess Cashin. I don't know. Might not be. Hopefully it is.
Could be anyone.
Could be anyone.
We welcome all cash-ins here.
All cash-ins can cash in on our pyramid scheme.
Hey.
Please send us your captions.
Please send us your cash-in captions so you can cash in and fill out the CAPTCHA and
No
Bob
And
Kraft.
catch your shins on some
catch your shins.
all right.
really stretching.
3 quick rounds of a 6-way Michael Douglas. Are you guys ready?
Wait, what does that mean?
It means we're going to do, everyone tries to say the same word at the same time. We only get to do it 3 times. That's it.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Mhm.
Ready as we're gonna be.
We're going to just count to 3 and just say a word and see what happens. If you do say the same word as someone else, you pair off and you're eliminated. So the number of people reduces, okay?
Or if
Oh,
you're
okay.
eliminated, I'd say you win.
You win. You go to the winner's circle.
You evolve.
You reap the
past
benefits.
the point of the game.
Yeah.
You have become someone. All right. Anyway, 1, 2, 3.
Sandpaper.
Popcorn.
I said sand. I heard sand.
I said sandpaper.
Oh, whoa.
I said light.
Light.
Cereal.
Popcorn.
Zoom. Harlequin.
All right. Let's try this again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hard.
Yellow.
Man.
What do we got?
Shovel.
Batman.
Batman.
Said yellow.
Rob, did you say Batman?
Yes.
I was gonna say Batman, motherfucker. What, all right. You said yellow, Mike.
I said yellow.
I said hardware. Laura.
I said shovel.
Shovel. Hardware. Ooh. Batman getting close.
said-
Dead parents.
I said kicks.
Kicks.
Like
Okay.
the cereal.
Like the cereal and like part of the fun and light grain.
Shovel, yellow, hardware, cereal.
Theater.
What'd you say?
Theater.
Banner? Theater.
Guys, I think we got this. There's only one
I
thing that
think
makes
we
sense
got
in
it.
my mind.
I think I have an idea.
All right.
Have an idea.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Graveyard.
Caterpillar.
Cool.
We did it! Oh wow, that was
Nailed it.
Wow, that's
Nailed
what it
it.
looks like when real improvisers get together and show how skillful they are. All right, so we tried that, and we had a trivia winner. That means it's time for another game. I'm gonna hit the random game button. Oh, my movie. All right, we're going to do a quick round of my movie, then we're going to wrap it up with some Sex With Me. So my movie, we just need a couple of letters from the audience, just 2-letter combinations. We're going to use those letters as an acronym for the title of a film. And once we have the title of the film, we're going to hear a synopsis. And if it sounds really funny, we're going to maybe even act out some of the scenes of the movie. So hit up the chat with random 2-letter acronyms, and we'll see what we do. I'm going to get it. Oh, we got one there. PJ from Summer Squash. So, Robbie, PJ, what do you got?
Pandemonium Jones.
Pandemonium Jones. What's Pandemonium Jones about?
Pandemonium Jones is about a 6-year-old boy who runs away to start a circus. His name, of course, is Jones, and the pandemonium that ensues when he enlists all of the neighborhood critters to come and form a traveling circus. There's a bear.
That sounds like a good movie. I want to hear some more. What do you got? PJ, Liz.
Patterson, Jersey.
I'm assuming that's about Roderick Patterson from the New Jersey Nets. I just made that name up. That's not real. All right, Shruti, what do you got, PJ?
Pocket jelly.
Sounds like the devil's soup. What's that about?
Well, when you're on a long road trip and you haven't had a Sando in a while, no need to risk COVID in the convenience store when you got pocket jelly.
I mean-
Strawberry, grape, that's that.
This is less of a movie and more of a short advertisement. I like it. Mike,
It's
Mike.
sponsored movie.
PJ, what do you got, Mike? PJ.
A pineapple justice.
Oh, we were talking a lot about pineapples before the show. All right, what's Pineapple Justice about?
So Pineapple Justice is about it's a superhero named Pineapple Justice who hits people with his pineapple juices and then absorbs their powers and them. It's a world of superheroes. I forgot to mention that. Into him because
PCU.
pineapple eats you, as I learned today, when you eat it.
It's the PCU. Laura, what do you got? PJ.
I got patented jackhammers.
Okay.
Should I say what it's about?
Sure, go for it.
It's about someone who comes up with the ideal jackhammer, and he's like, I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna be bigger than the guy who made a Dyson vacuum cleaner. But there's a rival patent for a rival jackhammer that threatens to ruin everything. Who's gonna jackhammer their way to success?
I think this would make a better porn than All right. What do you got for us, Chloe? What do you got? PJ.
Platter jams.
Platter jams?
Yes.
All right, what's platter jams about?
It's about a man named Nick who has a dream. He is a jazz musician who wants to become a chef, but he can't follow the recipe instructions. That's just not who he is. And so he uses his jazz improv skills in the kitchen. Each platter is a unique jam.
Okay, here we're going to see a very pivotal scene from this movie. Chloe, you're going to be the protagonist. I want Rob, I want you to be the boss that doesn't believe in him. And I want Mike, I want you to be the food critic from the New York Times that is coming tonight. And let's say Liz, I want you to be the love interest coworker that always kind of believed in him but was afraid of the boss. I know it's a lot of moving parts. Figure it out. Improv.
Listen, kid. Noise in a kitchen or a restaurant should be ambient. Ambient, I'm telling you. This jazz won't make it.
Boss, you never believed in me, and I know that now. That food critic, I'm going to go out and talk to him, and he's going to know that it was me, that it was my process in the kitchen, and none of yours.
Listen, I've run this restaurant for 22 years, and I never had a son. And I sure as hell, if I did, I wouldn't have had a son that I raised to listen to jazz. So, not putting that on you, but also saying that's something that I've been thinking about.
Hey, sorry to bother you guys.
Oh God, it's the New York Times. Oh God,
hello, I'm John Jones, New York Times food critic. I have to say, I just tried that ham pineapple salad, and I have to say, it is the absolute most delicious meal I've ever had in my life. You're a genius. 5 stars.
Dad, I mean, boss.
I heard it, son. I mean, chef.
He loves it. Chenille, what are you doing here?
I was gonna pack my bags and leave, but I passed by the jazz club where we met, and I heard our song. And
listen, Chenille, you don't have to go to Paris to do art. You can do art here in Tallahassee.
I know, and you taught me that with your art.
Chenille.
Know that you can make it here, and I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
I need a head of art person for my column. Come with me.
Oh my God. I would love to be the head of art columns for you.
Chenille.
Yes?
Start a restaurant with me. Do the art on the menus.
Okay, can I do both? Because, like, I feel like
we have a remote opportunity. It's a remote opportunity.
I'm really glad this movie's about me now.
Gotta go.
And his father/boss dies. Yeah.
That's the epilogue, yeah.
Hey, Dad, I mean,
no
boss.
one noticed.
They just have it in print. It's like a black screen.
Yeah, at the end, like what happened in all of them.
Boss Dad died.
It's everyone like 3 years in the future, and it's like Boss Bub died at the end of that conversation you started.
He saw none of these dreams come true.
I gotta say, the MVP of the whole show with these one-word suggestions is Summer Squash. Thank you very much. You don't. I know the ticker keeps coming on the bottom, but I think we have so many now. I really appreciate those suggestions. I think we're good for the rest of the show, because the rest of the show we are gonna play. No, we're not. Wrong cue.
Oh.
I don't even think I have it queued up anymore. Do I?
What?
Come on, Chris.
Hold on.
Guys, I
don't want.
I deleted my cue.
Just tell them.
This is an
Chris.
improv
Just
show.
tell
It's
them.
not supposed to be serious.
There we go.
There.
We're gonna play Sex With Me. It's a little quick game of puns where we tell you what it's like to have sex with us through the art of punetry. We have tons of one-word suggestions we're gonna use. Let's get going with our first one-word suggestion. Ooh. I have our final one in mind, but our first one of the night. Let's get some Christmas themes going, or some holiday themes. Pine. Sex with me is like pine.
Sex with me is like pine. If you rub it all over your body, you'll stink.
Sex with me is like pine. It'll make your car smell great.
Sex with me is like pine. It's kind of pokey.
Sex with me is like pine. I'll keep needling you the whole time.
Sex with me is like pine. I'm the least appealing of the Chris's.
Sex with me is like pine. Sappy.
Sex with me is like pine. I want you to strap me down to the top of your car.
Okay, we're gonna go to bells. Sex with me is like bells.
Sex with me is like bells. Jingle all the way.
Sex with me is like the bells.
Sex with me is like bells. Beat me up at Christmas.
Sex with me is like bells every day at noon in the church.
Sex with me is like bells, often with a hunchback in a church tower.
Sex with me is like bells. Cracked out in Philadelphia.
Sex with me is like bells. I'm two-hearted.
Sex with me.
With me is like bells on the hill, though I never heard them ringing.
Sex with me is like bells. Want to see my ding dong?
Hey-o. Sex with me is like bells. Every time you hear one, I earn my Red Wings.
Sex with me is like hell's bells. AC/DC.
Okay. Sex with me. Ooh. What the hell is kayfabe? Does anyone know what kayfabe is?
It's a type of theater used in wrestling.
Whoa, all right.
Like
Holy
when
moly.
wrestling became real. It's very that's a niche. That's a very niche.
That is
suggestion.
a very
I don't know
quarantine
how
action.
I don't know how much
suggestion.
mileage we're gonna get out of that one.
Sex with me is like kayfabe. Not very many people know about it.
Kayfabe sounds like someone like a pop star's nickname. Okay, we're
Sex
gonna.
with me.
Oh wait, Meg has a bells one.
Oh, what do we got? Meg. Sex with me is like bells. I do it once at 1 p.m., twice at 2, and 3 times at 3.
Etc.
That's a good one. Pine is my favorite, Chris. Thank you, Jenny. Okay.
Yeah, the worst Chris is Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I didn't think about
Facts.
that. The Pratts have shifted. I mean, the Chris's have shifted. Bigfoot. Sex with me is like Bigfoot.
Sex with me is like. Oh, go ahead.
Sex with me is like Bigfoot. There's some grainy footage of it out there somewhere.
Sex with me is like Bigfoot, only for people with nothing to lose.
Sex with me is like Bigfoot. Mythical.
Yeah, sex with me is like Bigfoot. A lot of people claim it exists, but it doesn't.
Sex with me is like Bigfoot. I have big feet. I don't.
Sex with me is like Bigfoot. Stuff is hairy.
Sex with me is like Bigfoot. abominable.
Sex with me is like Bigfoot. I want to have a crypto zoo orgy.
Oh.
Sex with me is like Bigfoot all Sasquatch.
Actually, I like that one. I'm kidding. I like that one. Okay, so we have about 2 minutes left. I'm not gonna do the lightning round tonight. I think what we should do is, since it's the last show of the year, we should just do as many as we can. Sex with me is like 2020. Do you think we could get some mileage out of this, or? Okay.
Wait, I'm not. What was
There's a
it?
couple things.
Sex with me is like 2020. So
Oh.
Sex with me is like 2020. It feels like it never ends.
Sex with me is like 2020, full of disease.
Sex with me is like 2020, extremely disappointing.
Sex with me is like 2020. When you think it's really bad, just wait. It'll get worse.
Sex with me is like 2020. These last 12 months have been the longest 5 years of my life.
sex with me is like.
Sex with me is like.
After you.
Sorry. Sex with me is like 2020. A lot of people have died.
Sex with me is like 2020. We're gonna wear masks.
Sex with me is like 2020. It was gonna be my year, and then the expectations were too high.
Sex with me is like 2020. You never thought you'd be thinking about Cuomo's potential nipple rings.
Sex with me is like 2020. I don't know why I'm having Kornacki fantasies. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Sex with me is like 2020. There's just way more mentions of Rudy Giuliani than I ever expected.
Sex with me is like 2020. I can't even remember. I just can't even. Oh, no, I remember now. Sex with me is like 2020. We're going to do everything at 6 feet.
Sex with me is like 2020. We're going to be watching Netflix through most of it.
Like 2020, things will be spread quickly.
Sex with me is like 2020. There's going to be super spreader events.
Sex with me is like 2020. We're going to have to stay 6 feet apart the whole time.
Oh my God.
Sex with me is like working in 2020 at home every day.
Sex with me is like 2020. The only option is eating out.
Sex with me is like 2020. You'll want to sanitize after contact.
Sex with me is like 2020. The reason there's a line outside the urgent care.
Sex with me is like. Sorry.
Sex with me is like 2020. Watch out for my droplets.
Sex with me is like 2020. You may get a false positive after.
Sex
with me is.
Sex with me is like 2020. Please, just don't breathe on me.
Sex with me is like 2020. Stick it up your nose and then we'll try it.
Sex with me is like 2020. I'll stimulate you for $1,200.
Sex with me is like
oh.
Sex with me is like 2020. You're gonna run out of toilet paper.
Sex with me is like 2020. Not good for Republicans.
Meg says sex with me is like 2020. I require all my partners get tested.
Sex with me is like 2020. Sex with me is like 2020. No stimulus.
Sex with me is like 2020. There's a disconnect between the economy and the cock market.
Sex with me is like 2020. I won't leave your house afterwards, even if you want me to leave and everyone else wants me to leave.
Did we tap the well dry? We did. That is it. This has been the last episode of Virtual Improv of 2020. Thank you very much for making it a really fun year to you guys.
And if we can just take a moment here, this whole thing came together and has been run and improved upon and just lovingly been cared for by Chris Madden. So everybody, Thank you so much, Chris.
Thanks, Rob.
You've been
I
great,
appreciate it.
and we really, really appreciate you being able to, like a lot of people, just take it on your shoulders to build out a show for a lot of friends to come together and do something to maybe get some laughs and have some fun. So
There's been a lot of that.
I'm eternally grateful.
It's really great how many shows there are on Twitch now that people are doing like these days. It's really awesome. And I hope, you know, I know people are going to be sick of doing online stuff like when we actually can go outside. But I hope some of that stuff sticks around because there's a lot of fun stuff out there. But anyway, everybody have a
Can't wait to go outside
one day. You know you can go outside, right, Mike?
No.
Liz, did you tell him he couldn't go outside?
Shut up, Chris.
Oh, God damn it.
Shut your mouth.
All
Shut your
right.
mouth.
Everybody, have a happy holiday. Have a happy and safe new year, everybody out there. Take it easy. Try to enjoy the holidays, and we'll see you guys next year for some more shows. See ya.
Bye, everyone.
Can we get a suggestion, please? Come on. Kick it to the bridge. 2, 3, 4. Can I get a suggestion, please?
I was sitting in the back, I was looking at the scene, I was thinking about doing a walk-on. Plus I do a little yes and I do a little and, try to make the scene as funny as I can.